All right. All right, calling this regular meeting to order on February 14, 2024 at 7 p.m. This meeting is being recorded for the transcription purposes only, and the written minutes and attachments, if any, will serve as the official record of this meeting. And as always, we ask the audience to save for conversations for after meeting, as additional voices cause confusion for those attending virtually, but that's really not applying this evening. So I will now ask the secretary to call the roll.
Calabro.
Here.
Cook.
Here.
Selesnik.
Here.
Schaefer.
Here.
Rubel.
I think she has an excused absence.
Right, in the audience is trustee Engelmann, and I don't believe anyone is virtual because we don't have. Yeah. Zoom. Thank you.
Okay, this evening we have, let's start off with approving, well, here comes the attendance sheet. We have two sets of minutes to approve. The first set is for the organizational meeting minutes, which was held on January 17, 2024. Does everyone have those in front of them?
Yes.
Yep.
Any questions, additions, deletions, anything at all on these?
I did not see anything.
No.
All right, so do I have a motion to approve them as they are?
So.
That's Bill, in a second.
Me.
Jeff,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Right, so motion passed 4-0, and these are coming down for your signature. The other set of minutes are for the regular meeting, also on January 17th. Everyone have a copy of these?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, do I have a, or I mean, are there any changes, additions, deletions, anything at all?
I'm good.
No.
All right, motion to approve these,
So moved.
Second.
and that's Dave and Bill, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, so these are approved 4-0, and they're coming down for your signature. All right, in your packet, you should have the organizational guidelines and procedures that we went over on January 17th. And all the other forms, how changes were made, the minor changes were made, as we discussed. Did anyone take a look at these? And
I looked at them in the computer. I didn't notice anything that was out of line.
yeah, I did too. I think all the changes we discussed were made.
I think the only thing I saw was on the first one that the date was messed up. There were no slashes there, but I see it's been corrected here.
Yes. Okay, so then, I'll just sign these and we can accept them as they are. You don't need to vote on these. All right. We also have, which I think is already noted, we have the organizational meeting trustee minutes. Everybody got a copy of those?
Yes.
Yes.
Any comments on these that you want to go on record or not? Purely for informational purposes.
I think I saw a mistake, but I think it's being addressed.
Okay. Anything else? All right, you should have in your packet, but you do not, the fourth quarter zoning report and annual zoning report. Suzanne, I believe, it's not here, so she will email it to us. Forgot to put it in the packet. So if there's any questions on those, maybe we can address it next meeting. And the next regular meeting is March 13th, 2024. And as of this evening, we do not have anything filed for a public hearing for March.
Okay.
But it's still through the 22nd.
Slow year so far.
Yes.
Well, since we're talking about March, I will not be here for the meeting. I believe it's on the 13th.
Correct.
Yeah. And then I probably more than likely be here if there is anything at the end of the month.
Okay. Thank you. And now the long awaited for handbook.
You're kidding me.
that
I thought that was dead in the water.
It is not dead in the water. Everybody gets a copy. There's going to be more made, but I believe, I don't know, Judy, if you got one, but I think Suzanne is gonna get one together for you. Sequences. So this is the booklet that, or the handbook. It's purely for, as a reference guide, informational purposes, for
Any name? Yeah.
for us to refer to, for new members to refer to. It's just a nice little handbook to remind us what our duties are, what our purpose is. And, basically, everything that we do.
Okay, it's neat.
I want to thank Dave for putting a lot of time into this.
You're welcome.
It was born of an idea, over a year ago, I think, or 9 months ago at least.
Yeah,
When a couple times we had meetings and public hearings, and I think we were kind of veering off into other,
off track.
I'm getting off track a little bit, so I think it's a good idea to kind of remind ourselves what our job is and what
Yeah.
we should be doing. And I think it's really useful for anybody new. Especially since we're gonna have 2 new alternates,
Mhm.
I think it will be very useful for them too.
I think it's time that we also brought that up. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have, you know.
Yeah, I think as we were discussing that, we're working on it. Yeah. So if you want to take a look at this and kind of review it, if you have any criticisms or anything, you know, that has been reviewed over and over, including Trustee Engelmann took a look at it too, and we had a couple of good suggestions and we've taken into account here.
Okay,
So take a look and, hopefully it'll be useful for all of us.
see, it's about a year in the making.
Yes, I think so. But I think it's, I think it turned out well. So. Okay,
Good, and I see she was able to get some copies of the one from Medina Township.
yes.
I mean, from Medina County.
Yeah, and I think, and Suzanne, I need to thank Suzanne too, because she was, working on this, table of contents too, and it kind of took a little, because of the way it was formatted with, you know, we initially started as the cutting and pasting things, so she worked on it, and I think it looks great.
Yeah, because when the original one had a nice flow, but when you start moving things, you can mess up everything because it's supposed to automatic populate into here, but
It did not,
it,
or only portions of it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else? Anybody have anything? Trustee Engelmann, anything? No. All right, Judy, anything? You will get a little copy of this, and you know what our duties are.
All right.
So, if not, do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
second,
That's Bill and Dave, all in favor, say aye.
aye.
We are adjourned at 7:10 PM.